Today I'm going to introduce the my final project, which is about H1B data analysis from 2017 to 2022. So here is the first idiom. This idiom is a hybrid chart of a stacked area chart and a line chart. For the stacked area part, CS computer science related jobs and non-computer science related jobs are being visualized in the stacked area chart. And for the line chart, there's one line which is the 50% proportion line, and that is a half of the total H1B competition count of each year. So here we can see that the blue one, we can see from the legend, the blue one is the computer science related jobs, and the orange one is the non-computer science related jobs, and the red is the 50% proportion line. So from this idiom, I can say that in the last 6 years, computer science related jobs is always the major H1B petition, and it's always over than a half of the total H1B petitions based on this red line. And so I can conclude that the computer science related jobs are always maybe easier to get employers sponsorship. In another word, most or more, the major part of the petitions is computer science related jobs. And here is the second idiom. This one is also a hybrid chart, which includes a bar chart and a line chart. So here the bar represents the H1B petition count, and the line represents the unemployment rate of the United States from 2017 to 2022. So as we can see here, 2020, which is also the COVID-19 pandemic, the unemployment rate skyrocketed to over 8%. In this year, the H1B petition count is also the lowest among all the last 6 years. So I can conclude an insight that better economies makes employers more willing to sponsor H1B visas, and bad economy will discourage employers to sponsor H1B visas. And here is the third idiom. This is a grid map indicating the H1B sponsoring rates of each state in the United States. And here is a legend. Because H1B sponsoring rate is a quantitative attribute, so I visualized it using color saturation channel. And it's very obvious that Washington State and New Jersey, these two states, have the highest H1B sponsoring rate across the US. And between two of them, New Jersey has the highest H1B sponsoring rate. So the insight can be concluded as New Jersey has the highest H1B sponsoring rate among all US states in 2022. And here the fourth idiom. This one is a scatter plot, but a little bit different. So the x-axis is of time, which is measured by year, and the y-axis is the H1B sponsoring rates. And all the circles or point is a state, and they are placed in terms of the H1B sponsoring rate. The higher the H1B sponsoring rate a state has, the higher it will be on this chart. And we can see that only top 5 states in terms of H1B sponsoring rates are shown on this chart. And we can conclude many insights here. So for example, New Jersey is always the top 1 state in the last 6 years. And we can also conclude an insight like most of the states which has a higher H1B sponsoring rate is blue state, and the only red state that entered the top 5 states in the last six years is Texas, and it's only entered in 2017 and 2019. And here is a last idiom. So this one is a bubble map, and we can also conclude many useful insights. For example, we are right now in San Francisco Bay Area, and we have some city which filed over than 10,000 H1B petitions. And I might consider moving to Texas, and I want to see if Texas also have this kind of tech work or H1B work hotspot, right? And we can see here Texas also have 3 cities where the employers filed over 10,000 H1B petitions in each city. So I might consider moving to Texas if I decided to do so, since the H1B petition, the number of H1B petitions in terms of the cities are actually quite close. Besides, we can also see that New York City has the highest number of H1B petition counts as a city. These are 2 interesting insights. So basically that's all the idioms for this final project.